All right. Hey, I just wanted to do a little impromptu video here because I finished the first book of The Wheel of Time, The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. This was a phenomenal story and an amazing introduction into the Wheel of Time series. It helps that this was my first epic fantasy that I've ever read. I've never read Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones or anything like that. So I'm not seeing or noticing any of the tropes and the and some of the things that happen in all of fantasy or whatever. I don't see it, so I'm just enjoying this for the story that it is, and it is a great story. It follows three young men from a small town that are one day visited by an Aes Sedai, which is like a witch, I guess, who can also predict the future a little bit. Like, she can see some prophecies and things like that. And her warder named Lan show up to take away. Well, they're there to try to find the next dragon. I think is what was going on in this. And these three boys, Rand, Matt, and Perrin, all live in this town. They're all good friends, all at the same age. And they are all having similar things happen to them, of seeing a man with a cloak that doesn't move. Is that this book? They saw a man in a cloak out in the distance that would just stare at them, and they started having crazy dreams and things like that. And one day all of these Trollocs, which are these like orc-like creatures, I think, they show up and attack the town, and they're really there just to try to capture these three boys and bring them to the Dark One. And so the story kind of starts out from there, and it starts with this adventure of these three boys, the Aes Sedai named Moraine, her warder named Lan, and a gleeman, which is like a traveling storyteller, named Tom. They all are setting off on this adventure, and it really feels like nobody, if it, I don't know, it's really fun. It's a fun start. I've been reading a lot of horror and thrillers, so it's nice to get into something that is a big fantasy series. But anyway, I liked this so much. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I liked it so much that I ended up immediately jumping into the second book. I think on like chapter 8 or something like that, 100 and something pages in. And I'm already really liking this too, The Great Hunt. But anyway, this is a short impromptu video. I'm not going to edit this or anything. It's like 3 minutes. But yeah, thank you for watching.